It's come to that time of the Australian Ninja Open when we go into our championship round. Here right next to me are our two team contenders. We've got Team Gav and Team Cody here. Now, Cody, how are you feeling going into this round? You've got an advantage. You get to pick second on who you want to pit against someone else. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, that very, very happy to have that advantage. That's going to hopefully help us, but as Ninja has shown, it can be a very fickle mistress, and anything can happen. So it may be an advantage, it may not, it might backfire. It's good at the moment, so hopefully it stays that way.
And your team, Gav, has performed quite consistently throughout this. Are you confident that they can go all the way?
Yeah, we're here for the win, so I'd hate to take it off Cody being a good mate, but you know, it is what it is. I think the matchups will be pretty even. It's just a matter of if we can send our first person out and get the job done, put enough pressure on the other team to hopefully make a mistake.
Beautiful. So we'll get you to pick your team just in a second. But first, I will address what obstacles we're going to see in this championship. So first up, we've got the sonic steps, then the drum hopper, the knock doors and the balls. We've got the doorknob threader, we've got the stegosaurus, the flying bar, the cliff jumper, and right at the end, the tall wall to finish it off. So Gav, would you like to select who goes first? Chris Westrick is first up, and Team Cody has 1 minute to select who he would like to pit up against Chris. And the selection is Joby Wright. So this is the first lineup for the match. We are going to go live to that run just now, and then we will come back and announce who is coming up next. So I'll throw over to the commentary team.
So fun, and I think Chris, our first competitor, is going to be so excited to get on this and have a crack. I think Chris is going to do well. Chris is a rock climber by trade. He does a lot of rock climbing, and this is a grip strength demanding course. How cool is it going to be if we can see some people onto the flying bar? They're going to get a second shot at the stegosaurus here. This could be huge.
I'm claiming the chastity belt is going to be on that.
That could be true, but Cody Thomas is amongst these competitors, so could do.
Here we go. Chris redeemed himself on his first balance obstacle. Now to the drum hoppers.
I think Chris is going to be excited. He didn't quite manage to get onto stage 3, so he's just going to be excited to have a crack at these obstacles.
Like he's rolling a pizza base.
Like he's rolling a pizza base. Hopefully he doesn't cook this run.
Here he goes.
Hopefully he's following.
No problem.
He's going to take this through step by step, like he's following a recipe through this course.
I've never actually tried them drum hoppers. Are they a pumpy obstacle?
They're a tiring obstacle. I think it's a local obstacle. It's one that we're all very familiar with and very strong at. But it still tires you out every single time. And you can just see there Chris coming out on the doors.
Watch this.
We can see he was smooth through the drum hoppers.
Yeah, that is definitely flour. Or they've put soap on the doors.
They've put soap on the doors. They've put some cooking oil on the doors for him.
Told you this course was mean.
This course is so mean. Coming out on the third obstacle, one of our top ninjas, Chris.
Look on the replay, can confirm that's a voodoo doll on the left pocket.
Well, next up we've got the person looking to take that point from him, Joby Wright. He's one of our youngest competitors. Now let's see how he goes on stage 3. Obviously,
The counterbalance from the hair is going to be perfect on this obstacle.
I think
It's going
so.
to be like a seesaw act. Oh no, we've got inverted.
Can he pull himself back up?
Geordie Papandrea-like. Well done.
Wow, that takes some insane strength there.
That's ridiculous. Now surely he's scared to go again.
Joby's trying to pull it off again.
What the hell?
He could just be showing us his great strength here.
He is.
This is crazy, crazy stuff.
I'm calling he, like me, has never tried these.
Can he get through this? Oh,
Unlucky.
what a great fight there.
The championship round also brings bonus audio effects. Did you hear the...
Yeah.
I was impressed. Well done.
That lets us know that he has fallen in the water, and we're going to see a few people make a splash here. But Chris has secured that first point in the championship round.
Yep.
Best of 5 here. Are we going to see a clean sweep from Team Cody?
Oh, the grimace. He did so well to get back up on that. That's like an iron cross right there.
That is so impressive.
It's a muscle up. That is actually
That's a muscle up.
A flat palm muscle up on a pizza base.
Doing it under pressure.
On a pizza base with flour.
definitely Chris has left some flour on that, and it's caused him to slip there.
We are on to selecting our next contestants who will battle it off. So Team Gav, you get to choose first. Who are you going to choose? Tex Gallagher is on the Team Gav side, and to face off Tex on Team Cody will be Chad Aziz. So we're going to see that battle coming up right now, just in a couple of minutes. So don't go anywhere. I'll throw back to you guys.
Tex is looking good. And he's looking to redeem himself. Tex has that upper body strength, and so does Chad.
Yes.
So I think these guys are going to go far.
I think so.
Tex was looking to get onto stage 3. He wanted that podium finish. And here he's going to, I think he can prove to us how far he would have gone in stage 3. Onto the Sonic steps. That's a tricky little one at the start.
Yeah.
It's stage 1, but it knocked out a few of our competitors on day 1. And Tex is going to be going quick through these. He's a big man. He's got that pendulum kind of motion going through this.
Perfect technique. Straight arm, using a bit of skeletal strength there.
Definitely. Now, how does he go on the doors? This is the big one. Tex is a big boy.
Can confirm they've put chalk back in that bucket.
Can confirm they removed the flour from Chris earlier.
There we got, see the little fella with his Aussie grip.
Very excited to have taken out the...
And that is the best. The medal, he's gone to bed with that medal on. We've
And
skipped a door here.
Tex he's taking Cody's old technique from stage 3.
Oh my God, he grabbed that with one finger on the vertical plane.
He is so strong. So few ninjas can pull that off. And it's a messy move through these doors, but Tex is getting through.
Yeah.
And he's got the third one to go here.
Here we go.
And he's going to be glad to be on these cannonballs.
That's a relief to get onto them cannonballs.
I think he's glad they're not devil cones. Be a different story.
He skipped one too. Well done.
Skipped one too. And now, Tex is going to be on another upper body killer.
Yes.
The doorknob threader. I think that says it all. Got to go through the doorknobs, and then you've got to thread 2 metal pegs through some brutal holes.
So much knobs and pegs in this obstacle. It's,
You get lost in it.
it's a sausage sizzle, let's be honest.
Definitely. Tex has grip strength for days. I've seen him on the wheel, and he can hang for near forever. So hopefully
His knob work's impeccable. Well done.
he's going through them, that 1-by-1 approach. And he's onto the threader, and we can see it slipped out a little bit there.
This is where him and Gav both have this, can utilise their advantage with their wingspan. And hopefully they've set that high enough that he doesn't have to worry about his feet hitting the water.
I think they have. He's looking good from my point of view. Now he's got to stick this transition. And something to the viewers at home that it might not have been pointed out in stage 3, but these pegs rotate. So your wrists are constantly in, it's like you're doing a spin bar. So it's demanding so much more. They're not just hanging there. They're also dealing with the rotating pegs. But Tex is so strong in the upper body, so strong in the grip strength here, and he is showing us why he is deserving to be on stage 3. And just how far he could have gone. And he's got that final peg on.
Well done, Tex.
Well done, Tex. Chad will be watching on from the sidelines, probably a bit worried that he's got to try and back this up. And you can see the forearms are burning here.
Yeah.
Instead of going on to the poles, he's going on to the Stegosaurus, the obstacle that took out more people in stage 2.
Yeah. Chad has the advantage of he's completed the Stegosaurus already. Whereas this is Tex's first look.
This is Tex's first look, so he has no clue how to do this one. But Tex is making it look like he's done this before. He's going quick. And he's at the top, and now down to the back of the Stegosaurus. I feel like I'm getting some deja vu from stage 2 now, seeing someone back on the steg.
Yeah.
And he's going kayaking for a second there.
Avon descent, straight through.
Straight down to the bottom. He's got to get this dismount. It's quite a far one.
See him land on that. It's looking
Very, very happy. And he's onto the flying bar. Chris, I want to see someone through the flying bar today. This could be it. The championship round offers our 10 competitors the opportunity to have this, to pull this off. And Tex is one of our top competitors. So he could do it. Could be the first
And
just
I
to
wonder,
land the first
it's
rung.
been some years since this flying bar was set up at the Ninja Academy. He may have never tried this, I'm feeling.
I'm feeling that he hasn't either.
Have you tried it yourself?
No,
No.
he's looking confident going into this. Can he stick it? This is the big one.
Oh, just overshot it. Everyone has overshot it.
It's hard to find that balance.
Yeah.
It's a steel bar. It's heavier than you think, so you throw it further than you think you need to, and you overshoot it. But
A gallant effort, nonetheless. Well done. That's something.
Tex is putting a lot of pressure on Chad.
Lost
Chad's
his,
going to have to
lost
back
his
that up.
last matchup and just bounced back.
And you wonder after that performance, if Tex did make it onto stage 3, if he didn't fall on that special delivery, how far could he have gone? He could have done very well.
Proof in the pudding there. That's as far as anyone got. So.
Proof in the pudding.
And to be honest, that what he just did was harder getting to avoid the stripper poles.
Definitely. Yeah, being able to miss the poles and have to do the Stegosaurus, one of our hardest stage 2 obstacles.
Yep. Definitely has what it takes.
He has what it takes, and he's still young. Only 16 years of age, so it's going to be really exciting to see what he comes out with in the coming years. There is definitely a reason. Well, Chad Aziz has a big reason here to go a very long way, so hopefully he can beat Tex here and make it past the flying bar.
Repping a OG NCL shirt.
Letting us know. So as I said earlier, these guys faced off in the NCL finals in the youth division.
Yep.
Chad, of course, coming in first place and Tex coming in second place. So these
noticed-
guys have a long-lasting rivalry.
I noticed he did what you did in your run. He had this little sneaky touch the hands on the first two.
Touch the hands on the first two.
Yeah, so you're basically skipping.
Yeah, just get what you can on that obstacle.
Yeah, that's
Save your energy for the big ones.
genius.
Now, is Chad going to go for the slow approach, or is he going to go for the faster, just try and beat Tex's time to the flying bar?
Yeah, judging from what I've seen of Chad, he's gone for completion.
I think so.
Oh, goodness, he had a little slip almost there.
You can see how much these doors
Oh,
move.
he missed the clamp on his feet. So,
And you have to have those feet locked in there. If they're not locked in perfectly, it's game over.
splash.
Chad is again, one of our top youth competitors, and what a fantastic run by him.
Yeah, so perfect technique on them doors is hands, here we go. So you want to be out, leaning backwards while you transfer your feet, and then go in when you, so here you want chest in, clamp the feet. See, they've missed the clamp. So he wants the sole of his foot pressed against the other sole.
Yeah, you need that butterfly technique there with the shoes. But you can just see how demanding that obstacle is. I mean, even just gripping between the two doors is hard enough, and
Yeah.
Chad showed us that.
Round 3 is coming up, so I'll get Team Captain Gav to come choose his next contender. Tom Garnett is Team Gav's pick, and now Team Cody, who's got the advantage, can choose his contender. Dave Ravi is the contender, so we will get to that straight after this.
I think Tom might get an edge here.
I think Tom will, and we're going to see him. He's got the intention on his face. Look at how focused he looks. He's one of the top WA ninjas.
He swapped feet on a step.
He swapped feet on a step. Those sonic steps are tricky,
And he did the little bonus, skip 2.
and it looks like he's going to be pushing the time for Dave here.
Yeah, this is going to be a good matchup. Dave,
This is going to be the matchup. Or Cody versus Gav. That will be huge if we get to see that. Tommy wiping out the feet here. He almost got onto stage 3 yesterday, and I'm sure he's going to be eyeing up these doors and wondering how he could have gone. This is not the start he wanted.
what happens when your door hits your back door?
Well, you just wait a little while and you do what Tom just did.
Open the fly screen.
That's taken out some of the strength for him. But let's see how he goes. These doors move so much, and Tom's got so much momentum going through this obstacle.
Let's get that foot clamp.
And he's going to want to get onto those cannonballs.
Bicep off. Worthy winner.
Worthy winner of the bicep off, and Dave might be in contention for that bicep off now. He's missing that first ring, but Tom can hang for a very long time. We're seeing that double skip out in play here.
Once you... Oh, he double skip doubled.
He doubled down on his double skip, and
So
it paid off.
It ended up being just...
A
fair.
normal skip.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder here, he's eyeing up the obstacle already, and not looking like he's going to take too much of a break here.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting approach. I mean, for a course that demands so much of you, these guys are just eager to get onto the course and give it a go.
Yeah. And he doesn't have the advantage of seeing where and how far Dave got, so he's just going for it.
He is going for it. And he's holding that lock-off bicep grip and doing the crossover there.
Yeah.
That is some great strength from Tom there.
His knob work wasn't as delicate as Tex's, but it seemed effective.
Seemed effective. He's got a little smile on his face here. And we can see the forearms are burning through this obstacle.
Looks relatively experienced with gripping the pole. See how he transitions.
He's gone from for the close one first.
Oh,
He's let go of it.
scary moments if you lose your knob. I mean, not your knob, your pole.
Oh, this is not this position that Tom wants to be in right now. Every single second that he is up there, it's burning through more of his energy.
You want to know where your pole is at all times and what it's doing. He's double-crossed.
Ooh, he's going with the crossover approach here. Does he have the shoulder mobility and the strength for it?
There we go, he's swapping back over.
He's swapping back over.
I love he's working this obstacle out
And
in
Tom-
real time.
In real time, he's working it out. And Tom has been up here for a good minute now.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy strength from Tom Garnett. And the crowd is following on, and Dave is going to be following on, trying to figure out how to not make the same mistake that Tom just did.
Yeah. It's when you're a little bit pumped, this isn't the ideal obstacle.
Tom is a calisthenics guy, so he knows how to deal with a pump. He's got that upper body strength. But this is the Stegosaurus, and this is going to ask a lot of him. He's going to have to dig super deep here on this obstacle.
Or no mix either.
This shows confidence, Chris. This could be a good sign. Oh! And it's that sliding off that I talked about earlier. It's such a slippery, slippery obstacle. But Dave's going to have to beat that. And I know we saw Tex do a fantastic job earlier, but Tom putting on a great performance there.
Well done, that's a good effort. And yeah, Dave wants his redemption. Not only if he can conquer the Stegosaurus, he overcomes his stage 2 splash out and he gets the point for his team.
And the easy part to do when you're in the commentary box and when you're watching online is to look at the obstacles individually rather than just how far he's gone and how much this course has demanded on him.
Yeah.
3 like super difficult doors, followed by the doorknobs, then the threader, and then onto the Stegosaurus. Like, you do forget that sometimes when you're watching
And let's not
on from
forget,
home.
15 minutes ago he was trying to get up the warped wall after a full run through. So
And he'd just done a almost equivalent stage 2 run, followed by an almost equivalent stage 3 run.
yeah, nah, huge effort.
Huge effort from Tom. Now we've got our Ninja veteran, the founder of Ninja Academy Perth. This guy's going to be putting on a good run here. Now Dave is very familiar with the NCL format, with the competition format. He's appeared on the show and he's appeared in the NCL finals every single time, so 5 times so far. Definitely got that experience. And he's no stranger to the drum hoppers, as we can see. How's he going to handle the doors here? This is the big one. Dave probably built these doors. He helps out with a lot of these obstacles. He designs all these obstacles. He makes these obstacles very, very hard for us all.
Smart, clean the feet as well. Probably as crucial as the hands.
On this obstacle,
See if
the
it's
feet
flat.
are everything.
Let's see if it's flour or chalk. He's got chalk.
He's got chalk. He's looking good.
Let's go.
He's got that vice-like grip strength on these doors. And he's staying nice and high, which is really good.
There we go. He made that look really easy.
I know. And I guess to the viewers watching on home, if you want to know how hard that is, maybe go find a door in your house and just try and hang off, try and do that exact same butterfly approach. And that will give you an indication of how hard the doors are.
Yeah. Just clean your shoes beforehand.
Clean your shoes beforehand, of course, be safe. I think Dave's pretty confident here. Dave is familiar with the flying bar as well, which we cannot forget. So if he can get there, he could be that ninja that actually does it. He's got that smile on his face. He's feeling good. And he's taking his full rest time. I think he wants to see how far he can go on this course.
Oh, crossover technique.
That's a great sign of strength.
Wife Nicole watching on.
Whole crowd watching on. Eager to see how he performs in this one. Now, Dave brought this obstacle into the 2019 finals, and no ninja got to see this one. But
Was there more than 2 as well?
there was 4 of them. So
That's so much peg work.
that is a lot. And it was the last obstacle, so it demanded a lot of our ninjas.
Yeah.
Now, it looks like he's going to be going with that same crossover technique that we just saw from Tom.
I feel like that's the beta for the average human, like average height, unless you've got that Tex wingspan.
I think that's what you've got to do.
Yeah.
And he's talking to the crowd, which we love to see. And it looks like he's going to be going backwards now. He saw Tom's approach, and he's
Little possible rest there.
just trying to feed that last one through. And he is off. Shaking his head there a little bit.
Yeah, it's just relieved to get through, I think.
Relieved to get through, and unrelieved to know that he's got to now take on the Stegosaurus. This is the obstacle. This is a big one. He's taking his full rest here, I think. I think he's playing this smart. He knows he's just got to get up 2 rungs, and he will have beaten Tom and taken the point for his team.
Yeah, time-wise, I feel they could be very similar.
I think they could be. So let's see how Dave goes here.
Done this before, he's just got to find that rhythm. Once he gets the rhythm, he can...
Could this be? Dave is up on that second rung.
He's just out of sorts, wasn't he? You can see a bit of fatigue in the body. It wasn't quite flowing kinetically, but a huge effort after, again, by Dave. It's impressed a lot of people today.
And I think you've just got to string all these obstacles together and see how impressive this is. I mean, you start with the hard side doors. Super, super tricky. Followed by cannonballs, followed by the doors, followed by the threader, also known as the arm shredder, and then the Stegosaurus.
What are the pegs made of?
Metal.
They are metal.
So not friendly to grip, and also to the viewers at home, they do rotate, so it's essentially like you're on a spin bar with one arm.
Are they textured?
No, not particularly.
Smooth.
Nice and smooth, nice and difficult. We've seen 3 competitors come through now, and I think now we can cross over back to Adam to see our 4th competitors.
A battle. What a battle that was. And Dave Ravi taking out 1 extra step on the Stegosaurus to Tom Garnett, who was only 2 steps through the Stegosaurus. So we now have our 4th lineup before our captains face off. So boys, would you like to introduce who is competing next? Stephen Bateman. And we have on Team Cody, Sam Goodall. So this is going to be some insane play that we're going to see on the course. We'll get to that now, and then our captains are going to face off after this round.
Awesome matchups. This is a cracker. They're going straight into it too.
Straight into it with Stephen Bateman, obviously one of our top-seeded competitors coming into the NCL finals. This guy has more experience than so many of our ninjas, winning so many of the qualifiers throughout the year. And he's got grip strength, so this course is going to play to his strengths. And he's got speed, so he's going to push Sam Goodall in just about every single area. And you can see that little pop.
He did.
That was a fantastic little pop
He
there.
won the Steve off too, didn't he?
He did win the Steve off, and now he's going to win the S off with Stephen and Sam Goodall going head-to-head here.
He just dried his foot not on the towel. That was amazing. Oh no, maybe he was tactically wetting it first.
Yeah, he was putting some water down. He's got some interesting shoes there. Got some Asics on. Looks like some soccer shoes, actually. Let's see how they hold up on the doors there.
He's cross-handed himself. Would have been ideal to be other hand first then, but worked it out.
You can see he's got that little bit of pain in his face. You can see he's really pushing here.
Yeah, he's got the nice high leg cramp.
He's going so high here. He just wants to get off this final door.
Get in there. He's gone backhand.
He's gone with that reverse grip, and he's going to be glad to be on those cannonballs.
Watch this 90-degree lock-off. No dramas.
Really no dramas here.
Oh, he's gone straight up. You rarely see it.
Oh, I think the straight arm is necessary here, considering the course he's going to be facing down.
And if you're skipping, for sure.
You're going to want to save that lock-off strength for what is to come. He's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
He struggled a little bit on those doors, but now he's looking comfortable. He's looking back in his element. He knows he's got a grip obstacle here.
10 years of being a sushi chef will give you these skills. Look at that.
Our
skipping
unknown,
rolls.
our unknown sushi chef. Now let's see how he goes on the threader. And you can see how his arms are dead straight. And that's because every single time he tries to rotate him up, they force him back down. And you can see the grimace in his face right now.
Yeah. In his restaurant, dropping a sushi roll, that's money out the business. So he's not in the business of dropping these.
I love how we've made him out to be a sushi chef. Just to clarify to the viewers.
He's probably allergic to salmon for all we know.
Could be.
Let's hope not. Oh,
Now-
he's already got... No, yeah, he did fall on the salmon ladder, didn't he?
I think so. Now let's see how he goes. Well, he's gone with the wider grip strength approach here. If he's in pain, he's definitely showing it right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
He does not want to drop that roll.
Can he get through? We know he's got great grip strength.
Look at that. Just got to clear to the end and then he can dismount. He's put both through.
He's just showing everyone that he can, I think.
Chucking wasabi on that.
And he's gotten that one through. But Sam is so capable of this course. And I think, could we see him onto the flying bar?
I hope so.
I mean, this guy's got experience. We know he's a 5-time veteran on the show. He's so consistent. Consistency is his game. So hopefully we're going to see Sam onto the flying bar for the first time.
I know one thing for sure. If he gets to the pole prodder thing, he's putting it all the way through.
Yeah, he's putting it all the way through and might take it with him.
Yeah.
Now let's see. He obviously hasn't seen too much of the drum hoppers before, so this is a new obstacle to him. He trains up in Albany.
No
And you can
problem,
see-
though. No problem.
Looks like he's holding his breath as he goes
Yeah,
through
I
these.
think that's putting the tension through his core.
Yeah, it demands a lot of your core and a lot of your upper body.
Good work, Sam.
So have you never tried those ones, Chris?
Nah, with my my shoulders the way they are, some obstacles I look at and think that's
Probably not best.
not best for me to train.
The drum hoppers is definitely taxing on the shoulders.
Yeah.
It's just like doing a dip and then just transferring across a bar
Yeah.
for those who want to reference at home.
Yeah.
Hang on your doors, go find 2 bars and hop across those, and that'll give you a good idea of the drum hoppers and
Yeah.
the doors,
Yeah. If I was to compete in this, then I'd practice them.
Yeah.
For sure.
no matter what. Yeah, and once you get the technique down, they're pretty shoulder friendly. But Sam is looking so good on those doors there. I loved his technique through that with the alternating grip approach. We've seen that before with some
Yeah.
of our better ninjas.
And he reached straight across to the second door.
Mm-hmm.
Veteran move.
He is a veteran. Is he going to go for the skip here on the cannonballs?
Plays it safe.
He knows where he's got to get to here, and he's just got to get through this next obstacle. And then the point could be his. And we could be going down to our final competitor here if Sam can pull this one off.
Yep. He's going to draw heavily on that fluorescent trading ninja drawstring.
The one sign that we know he is the tradie ninja.
Look at these little supporters in the crowd there, repping medals.
Everyone. Gotta love the kids repping the medals. So cute.
Here he goes.
This is a big moment. Championships are on the line here. This point.
Recently had a child.
So definitely been busy.
Effective on the knobs. And the pole threading, not a problem for Sam. Let's just hope he gets it all the way.
Let's hope so. And he's looking good so far. We're not seeing that same pain that we saw with Steven. Maybe Steven likes showing the pain and Sam maybe not. But he looks comfortable. Here comes
We
the
have seen Sam drop pegs on the show. On the pegboard last year. I saw it was in my heat, and he
managed to drop it.
he deliberately threw one in the water.
Just that extra level of confidence. And you can see here, Sam is looking so strong. Got to make sure to feed it all the way through here. And he's holding that lock off, which is a great sign of strength. And Sam is off. And onto the Stegosaurus. Could we be seeing someone else at the flying bar? We've seen Tex there, and we want to see someone else there.
This is a first for Sam.
He's looking great on the Steg so far.
Throwing the feet. Good technique. Knees up, feet out.
That was so quick through that. One of the fastest we've seen go through that so far. And now this is the tricky
I
part.
want to see if he does knees up, feet out again on this. Knees.
He's got his technique.
No feet out though.
Looks like he's going kayaking here.
He has.
The bar's a little bit out, but hopefully he can...
Oh my goodness, that's in no man's land. Dismount, dismount.
Oh, that is an interesting one.
Oh, well
But
done.
Sam is off.
That's all good, surely.
And it'll be interesting to see, but I think Mark's giving it the all clear.
Oh no, he's out.
He's giving it the unclear because unfortunately, Chris, from what I can tell, it's attached to a rope, of course, and if that bar was just on its own, we know what would happen there. He'd be in the dip.
Now this is 2 for 2. We are getting so close. Team Gav and Team Cody both doing really well and scoring 2 points for their team in the Australian Ninja Open Championship round. Now I have the two team captains, Team Gav and Team Cody here. Now Gav, what are you looking to do on this course?
I just want to go as far as I can and hopefully beat this weapon over here.
And Cody, now you're friends. That must be tough. So what's going through your mind?
We are, and to be honest, if it was going to come down to it, I wouldn't want it to be against anyone else. Like we have good battles with all our competitions through the year, so let's just keep it going and keep pushing each other like we always do. So
This is going to be it's going to be, you're going to have your eyes glued to the screen. That's all I can say. I'm absolutely speechless, and it's get down to these two amazing contenders here. So you've got to watch this round. I'll throw it back to you guys while the boys have a chat before they are pitted against each other for the final championship round of the Australian Ninja Open.
Let's go, Gav. Making easy work of the steps. He's hopped a few drums in his time.
Yes, I think Gav is no stranger to this obstacle here, and he's moving so quick through
He's
it.
got almost a circular bike motion.
Yeah, he does. He's got
Unique
that
to-
technique that
yeah.
a few ninjas have, a few of our top-level ninjas that can manage to pull that one off. Now, he did the doors earlier today, and so did Cody.
Yeah.
So they're both, I have a feeling, they've got that strength where they can just fly through these doors. It's really going to be... I think we're going to see someone onto the flying bar here.
I think you're right.
He's going straight to that second door.
Yeah. Let's go, Gav. Can hear Chris Keswick cheering him on there. There we go. That's got to feel better than gripping onto one of them devil cones.
I think so. I think Gav's very happy now that he can see the back end of this stage 3 course. I'm sure he was itching after falling on those devil cones earlier on.
He's got a flying bar at home as well, so he's pretty well versed in
He has a flying bar at home.
Yes,
This could be
in
huge.
the timber yard.
In the timber yard, Gav has a flying bar. So if he can get there, he could be our first ninja to pull it off.
Yep, a couple of tough obstacles between now and then.
And it looks like he's going to be taking his full rest here, knowing that Cody is going to push him for distance here. It's going to come down to who can go the furthest. Gav is the wingspan ninja. And he's showing us on those doorknobs.
I forgot that was about to drop. Glad Gav didn't.
Yeah, Gav definitely didn't.
It's been a long day here.
But he wouldn't affect him anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
He's got some crazy grip strength. And you can see him just holding lock off through these threads. That's a sign of some great strength.
See that? Yep, straight across. No need to switch.
That's why he's the wingspan ninja. He's got that extra wingspan. And he's going to be feeding through that last peg, making sure not to drop it there.
I can tell I'd have trouble with this obstacle. You got to have your wits about you, hey? Even just at the end where you got to pull the...
I think our ninjas make it look easy, but honestly,
Yeah,
it's just incomprehensibly difficult. And Gav is through that obstacle. And he wants to go to the poles, but it looks like he's gone over the Stegosaurus.
He's somehow getting more shredded as he goes along.
It just keeps dropping the body fat percentage. This course is asking so much of him. The crowd are watching on to see how far he's going to go here.
It's been a long day. The crowd is thinned out, but...
The excited ones have stayed.
Yeah.
The supportive ones.
Look at Trev try rip him away from here. He's there supporting, talking him through all this. Right.
But Gav recovers smoothly. Looking so good through here. He's got 2 more rungs to get up. And 1 final one. And we saw him in the finals in stage 2. He went through that so quickly, but his forearms are more taxed now than ever before. Can he stick the downwards?
Did he skip?
He skipped a rung there. He's going to go for a skip again. Oh!
No. Old school rules, remember. Damn, we got the noise.
And we can see, we didn't see him onto the flying bar there. Other than that, it was a great run. And
That was awesome.
And he looks so strong through it, so calm up until the end there. And I'm excited to see what Cody has to say about this.
Yeah. He'll be determined to at least land in one of the flying bar, at least one move.
I think he is.
Obviously, he wants to try that cliffhanger.
I think he wants to try that
can guarantee
cliffhanger.
that. But yeah, the flying bar, it's no joke.
It is no joke. And it's a steel bar. And I think Gav wanted to get there as well, but again, he didn't have the poles. He had the Stegosaurus this time. Well, Cody is our final ninja. He's the one that's in contention with Gav. He's going to be putting on a great performance here. Came 2nd place in the finals by 0.7 of a second. Took out Cam Reading's team in the knockout rounds, and now he is in the championship round looking to beat.
Go, he's like a Terminator.
Wow.
He was Mercury then, as far as I could see.
He was almost flying at us just then.
Yeah.
It was very scary to watch.
I think the cameraman might have to check his undies. He was coming fast.
He was coming
Look,
fast.
He's gone through hot on all of this.
And he's trying to copy Gav here with that double door skip. It scares me every single time they do that drop. It is crazy difficult. But Cody is known for his grip strength here. He's having a little bit of difficulty on these doors. He's had to do so many course runs today. So many big moments for Cody throughout this weekend.
Them forearms have earned a well-earned rest tonight.
They have. Could he be the one? He came 2nd place in the finals. Can he take out the championship for his team? He's their team captain. Is he going to lead them to a victory? He's looking good through this.
He is.
Shaking his head a little bit about how far he has to go. That he has to go through this obstacle again. He went through it in stage 3. He's got to go through it again.
Making easy work on the knobs.
Going with that same approach that we saw in the finals.
It's very smooth and balanced, isn't he? On and off the course, he's very calculated.
Very calculated. And this is the fastest we are seeing someone move through these threads so far.
He's thinking cliffhanger.
He's thinking cliffhanger. I hope he is. I hope he's got his eyes set on that cliffhanger. He's obstacle 7. The untouched obstacle. But he's got to get through this threader first.
Look at the eyes, the focus. He's looking
It's very pinpoint, very precision based.
So easy to get tired making a mistake, but not Cody.
He looks tired now. He was bent over there after that. He's definitely
Sam's holding a
feeling
sign of some description on the sideline. Possibly some...
probably telling him to not let go. Just move efficiently. Now, Chris, this is the big one here. If he can get through the Stegosaurus, he will be taking out the championship for his team and moving on to the flying bar.
So the whole team event comes down to this.
His performance on an obstacle that has taken out more competitors. And he is up the first end of the Stegosaurus.
There's kids dancing, his team's cheering. It's a big moment.
It's a big moment for Cody.
Oh, the sultry tones. Will they get him through?
Will they get him through?
What a man.
The
Watch
answer is
this.
yes. Just got to stick this dismount here. And Cody is off.
Wow.
And Team Cody has won.
They have.
They have won the championships.
This is all gravy.
This was all gravy here. And Cody is going to smile his way through the bar hop. This could be huge. The flying bar. Cody had an attempt on this in the Stage 3 NCL finals. And this is attempt number 2.
Awesome camera shot straight down the line.
We want to see him stick one bar here.
I see him reach that ring on the end. He's very precise. His bar work's good.
He's got that overhand grip.
Went too far in this first.
And yet again, the flying bar has claimed another victory. But what a great effort.
Wow.
Our NCL final champions, Team Cody.
There's his son getting a hug in. Good on ya.
That.
His dad's the biggest hero.
Thanks, fellas. All right, let's get stuck into it, guys. So we're going to start with the official winners of the first ever Australian Ninja Open, Team Cody. Come on up here, guys, get your prize. Joby, Sam, Chad, Dave, Sam. Have a beer on us.